Good morning and thank you for coming. My name is Gabby Rose and I'm a representative from Tyco International. I'd first like to just reiterate that Tyco is making great strides in shedding our previous image due to leadership missteps, and we are moving forward. We place much value on corporate citizenship, as well as having a distinct business culture which emphasizes the highest standards of business practice, which will continue to drive Tyco's long-term growth, value, and success. I would now like to open the floor to any questions.
I guess to start, with the corporation now split into three parts, how exactly will you ensure that the executives do not take advantage of their power again and steal from Tyco?
Well, we have a brand new revamped international board of directors it's essentially 10 individuals who are independent from Tyco, which means that they have no affiliation, they have no family members who are affiliated with Tyco, who are responsible for overseeing everything that these individuals, these new CEOs and CFOs will do. So it's entirely different from the way it used to be, how we used to have one single CEO and one single CFO who were, basically in charge of everything. So they're going to be very supervised from now on.
And with the split up, your electronic company is now a separate sector. And often with electronic companies on their own, they struggle to survive merely off selling electronics because of the cost of research and development and how that overwhelmingly exceeds the profits made by electronics because of competition. How can you ensure the shareholders that this company will stay afloat with that competition?
Well, we don't foresee any issues with our electronics company. The shares have grown from, 6% this year already since the split. And we're actually the #1 automobile connector electronics company, which is a very huge industry. So we make everything that basically runs cars in terms of electronics. So that's something we're very proud of, and research and development, that's just part of it. So Tyco is a strong enough corporation to be able to handle it.
Is that the same then with your medical line with the products and its competitiveness with Johnson & Johnson? And Johnson & Johnson has products in many variations. They have a lot of house products, personal care type products, as well as hospital line products that your medical sector now has to compete with as an individual company. How are you going to deal with that?
We actually do compete directly with Johnson & Johnson. We actually just had a lawsuit in January in which we sued Johnson & Johnson because there were some issues with a machine that we were selling to hospitals where they encroached one of our patents from Covidien, which is our healthcare sector. But Tyco, we cover all the bases. So I would say that we have a wider range than Johnson & Johnson in terms of what we manufacture, especially now that we have 3 separate corporations. So I don't really foresee them being a big problem for us.
What has your company done to recover its image since Kozlowski's prison sentence? I would imagine it's hard for a lot of people to trust your business as your CEO is found guilty.
Absolutely. It has been difficult, but we have reached a $5 million settlement with the State Board of Securities Regulations, and we have used that money, that $5 million, to fund the Initiative for Corporate Responsibility, which is essentially a large organization which basically just emphasizes and tries to teach the importance of business ethics in all realms of business. So we've been really making efforts to try to not only recover from our problems, but to prevent them from happening in the future.
But doesn't a company like yours tend to attract a Dennis Kozlowski type? You're the sole maker of things electronic that make cars run, which means you don't have the kind of competition that other companies do. Isn't that just creating a fertile ground for the kind of abuse that Dennis Kozlowski committed?
I would say that we're just looking past that. We're moving forward. We're not trying to go back to thinking about any of the previous mistakes from previous leadership. We've broken apart. We've done everything that we can and we have completely new leadership. We have 10 new leaders, so that's not an issue anymore.
Very much. Thank you.